This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the Next 1000 Pledge at pledgebank.com/next1000.
Hello, this is Ron Paul with your weekly update for December 6th. We may never know the whole story behind the recent publication of sensitive U.S. government documents by Wikileaks organization, but we certainly can draw some important conclusions from the reaction of so many in government and media. At its core, the Wikileaks controversy serves as a diversion from the real issue of what our foreign policy should be. But the mainstream media, along with neoconservatives from both parties, insist on asking the wrong question. When presented with embarrassing disclosures about U.S. spying and meddling, the policy that requires so much spying and meddling is not questioned.
Yeah, we got one guy crawling around down there, but yeah, we definitely got some. We're shooting some more.
Instead, the media focuses on how authorities might prosecute the publishers of such information. Unfortunately, no one questions the status quo or suggests a wholesale rethinking of our foreign policy. No one suggests that the White House or the State Department should be embarrassed that the U.S. engages in spying and meddling. The only embarrassment is that it was made public. This allows ordinary people to actually know and talk about what the government does. But state secrecy is anathema to a free society. Why exactly should Americans be prevented from knowing what their government is doing in their name? In a free society, we are supposed to know the truth. In a society where truth becomes treason, however, we are in big trouble.
Fuck Iraq! Fuck Iraq! Fuck Iraq! Fuck Iraq! Fuck Iraq!
The truth is that our foreign spying, meddling, and outright military intervention in the post-World War II era has made us less secure, not more. And we have lost countless lives and spent trillions of dollars for our trouble. Too often, it's the official government lies that have given us endless and illegal wars, resulting in hundreds of thousands of deaths and casualties. Take the recent hostilities in Korea as only one example. More than 50 years after the end of the Korean War, American taxpayers continue to spend billions of U.S. military to defend a modern and wealthy South Korea. The continued presence of the U.S. military places American lives between these two factions. The U.S. presence only serves to prolong the conflict, further draining our empty treasury and place our military at risk. The neoconservative ethos, steeped in the teachings of Leo Strauss, cannot abide in an America where individuals simply pursue their own happy, peaceful, prosperous lives. It cannot abide in America where society centers around family, religion, or civic and social institutions rather than an all-powerful central state. There is always an enemy to slay, whether communist or terrorist. In the neoconservative vision, a constant state of alarm must be fostered among the people to keep them focused on something greater than themselves, namely their great protector, the state. This is why the neoconservative reaction to WikiLeaks revelation is so predictable. They say, see, we told you, the world was a dangerous place. So goes their claim. We must prosecute or even assassinate those responsible for publishing the leaks. Then we must redouble our efforts to police the world by spying and meddling better with no more leaks, so they say. We should view the WikiLeaks controversy in the larger context of American foreign policy. Rather than worry about the disclosure of embarrassing secrets, we should focus on our delusional foreign policy. We are kidding ourselves when we believe spying, intrigue, and outright military intervention can maintain our international status as a superpower while our domestic economy crumbles in an orgy of debt and monetary debasement. Thanks for calling. A new update is placed on this number, 888-322-1414 every Monday.
Why is it that hundreds of liberty lovers have moved and continue to move to New Hampshire? In part, it's because of the Free State Project's first 1,000 pledge. The success of that pledge gave this man an idea. Max Abramson of New Hampshire is starting what he calls the Next 1,000 Pledge, designed to get another 1,000 Free Staters into New Hampshire by 2011. To find out more, visit pledgebank.com/next1000.